listened to Kodak Black for quite a while now, I'd say, but I used to listen to him a lot back in like 2019. And just the other day, I had my playlist on shuffle, and all like his older songs I used to listen to were playing, and I was thinking, I was like, oh my god, like I used to really, really like Kodak Black. Why have I not listened to him for ages? And then I got a notification saying that Kodak Black has released a song called Catch Fire, the official music video. It came out 7 hours ago and only has about 67,000 views at the moment, so not that much like for artists. So let's check it out. Let's see if he's changed his music style in any sort of way. Let's just see what I think. Okay, sounds very melodic, not what I was expecting. Okay, genuinely not what I was expecting at all. This beat's very, you can tell it's going to be a very melodic sounding song. Seems quite an emotional song. Just the way the beat is very slow, very like mellow, minor. But then the title being Catch Fire, I assumed it was going to be somewhat completely different. I thought it was going to be almost like a hype song. Long intro.
Made a lot of money, spend most of it making a bill. Doing well, but feel ain't getting nowhere like a pit bull trying to chase a tail. It get lonely on the paper trail. Had to make a sad song for all the soul snatchers running from their shadow.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, very melodic song from Kodak Black. This seems like a very actual, like a deep song, an emotional song. Only thing that I'm a little bit confused about is how quiet it is. I don't know if I'm just going deaf at the moment, but I've got my volume up and everything. So the production's really like put the massive volume down. Please let me know if that's just my laptop. But yeah, very deep.
Like a pit bull trying to chase a tail. It get lonely on the paper trail. Had to make a sad song for all the soul snatchers running from their shadow. Fuck, I'm a cat for on tweet. I just show made peace with my ghost, so I can't reap what I sow. Yeah, so now hop out the booth, I hop in the feet with my Zoe. Me in the sheets with a big old pole, ain't trying to sleep with my hoe. Mama call me.
Okay, so it seems like he's talking about how almost materialistic and lonesome the world is. That's what it seems like, where he's like, I'm like a pit bull trying to chase his tail, like going down these roads, this paper trail. It's like it's lonesome in a way, and I'm lost. That's what it seems like, that he genuinely just feels lost in this world. And I love when these rappers, like, they have this such a hard exterior that when you actually deep their songs and you realize how like deep they actually are. I used deep twice there, I couldn't think of another word. How deep they actually are, you think, as if, like, I didn't expect that.
With my Zoe, me in the sheets with a big old pole, ain't trying to sleep with my hoe. Mama call me Joe, think about my newborn, Kyope Viking. You haven't sent him, though you light skin, you look just like me. Shooting guns, abusing drugs, I'm too young to be living like this. My grandma say a lot of people gon' die about you, Dyson. If you call me Jason, then you knew me way before I was famous. I murdered Satan when I go deliver my soul to haters. Go ask my mammy, I'm Lil Bill, I kill for real. Ask my family, I was ill since I was little.
And it's like that there, like, he talks about Satan, he talks about how he came from, like, he was almost necessarily, like, evil in a way. He was, like, talking about how he's reminiscing on his child, like, and he's talking about how much, like, he looks just like him, and all this lovely stuff, but then it makes him reminisce on how he was as a child, and he thinks about how much, like, almost poverty and, like, just, like, such a negative like life he experienced as a child, and that's something that he wouldn't wish upon his. And he's realized now after having his own child that he's like, flip, look what I used to be like, and my grandma told me that I could never live like this, and I did. Like, it was dangerous, but I did it. I don't want that for my child.
Kill for real. As my family, I was ill since I was little.
Ooh. Okay.
Trying to catch fire.
Sorry, I'm pausing a lot, but it's the fact that it's like called Catch Fire and then he's using the lighter as its own musical instrument. I love that like originality when it comes to music where there's so much creativity there. He's like, song's called Catch Fire. I have a lighter in my hand right now. Oh, this is a pretty cool sound. Let's whack it into the production. Let's whack it into the beat. And it's so creative and it's so simple, but like it sounds so good.
Trying to catch fire.
Okay. So it seems like he just had one verse. He just wanted to whack out. And then just like hear the beat and like that already he wanted to make a song out of it because he needs to get some off his chest. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like he went to the studio and was like, listen, record me right now. I need to say this. And like that's what he did. He put a whack to beat on. He said his verse. He said what he had to say. And then when it comes to stuff like this, where there's such a long outro, and even a long intro, but mainly a long outro after hearing like such a deep verse, it gives you time to sit there and like actually reminisce on what he said, like actually deep what he said and think, damn. And with that music in the background, it really gets like your thoughts flowing a lot more than just sitting in silence. Like sometimes the silence can be a very like what's the word, powerful tool having a silence there, but at the same time sometimes having such a long outro after something so deep is also just as powerful. It gives you time to like think about it, think about what he's just said.
Jesse's a put us in my house. That's a banana. Nisha, give me the banana out of the house.
Yeah.
That potassium
In a
gonna do it.
Corolla. In a
Every
Corolla.
time.
Yeah, banana dick, so boy.
Okay then.
My newborn ain't even circumcised. Way up,
Yeah.
They wouldn't even thought
Peel it
of
back.
They wouldn't even thought
Please.
of
Peel it back.
Clean it.
Wait, pause the right question.
Okay, I want to know what the comments are saying. Yeah, I've never prayed for a celebrity before, but I'm not gonna lie, I prayed for Kodak Black for a few times. You can really tell he is a good person fighting demons daily. You got this yak. You can't forget Kodak, one of them ones. Thank you, Kodak, for being one of the hardest days. Yeah, pray for him. Everyone can tell like he's going through something, and this is what he seemed like. When he, the thought process I'm imagining from him when he created this song was, I need to get this off my chest, and like that's what I mentioned before. Is something that's what makes an artist so good is when they genuinely see their audience as people they can talk to. They release music because they want their audience to hear what they're going through as well. And it creates this bond between the audience and the artist. Rather than just having an artist think, need to produce another song, need to produce another song, need to quickly make music and release it. And rather than talking about what they actually feel and how they feel. So yeah, that's something that's definitely like helped create a bond. And I think with Kodak Black, because I hadn't listened to him for so long, coming back to this made me build like a little bit of a connection to like little me, that I'm saying little, like 4 or 5 years ago me, that did used to listen to Kodak Black quite a bit, that used to enjoy his music, and that every time he still is on a feature I think, okay, yeah, let's check it out, I'll probably like this. But yeah, let me know what you think of the song. Let me know what you kind of inferred from the song as well. If you like this reaction, please hit that thumbs up button.